welcome to this week's newsletter. Hope you're gradually getting used to the cold air temperatures that we seem to be receiving out on the golf course now. We're down at single figures and probably around about 6 or 7 degrees today, so it's very much time for waterproofs, winter mitts, woolly hats and hand warmers. So if you're desperately in need of those, we've got those fully in stock now in the shop. Pardon the extra sale. But yeah, today I want to just look at the fundamentals we've been looking at so far. Just a quick recap. Obviously we've gone through the grip, which hopefully you're still working on, you haven't given up on it already. Worked on the posture, getting away from old man or lady syndrome and trying to stay athletic shape-wise. And then we were speaking about the ball position, how it varies and changes people's shoulder angles and therefore swing pass and tendencies with their shot pattern. If you haven't seen those, then the last 3 newsletters have been going through that, so it might be worth a little catch up on YouTube or directly through the newsletters. And yeah, just to reiterate, you don't just be spending hours and hours and hours on these. It's just constant work. You should never feel that, oh, my golf swing, my grip, my everything is perfect. You're constantly spinning the plates. You're always trying to keep an eye on stuff, no matter what. When you're world number 1 or a beginner at playing golf, you're always trying to make sure things stay in place or improve. That will help you stay improving as a golfer as well, or at least stay at the level that you like to be at. So today I just wanted to quickly look at just a sort of 2-part backswing, because obviously we're moving on from the fundamentals into the top of the backswing position. And what I tend to see more often than not, where the backswing goes a little bit wrong from that good setup, is the club tends to go very much around us very early on and then up, which causes us all sorts of problems trying to synchronise it back down to the ball on the way down. Helps create different swing paths and different angles in our club face, and because of that we end up changing our body position to try and make it correct, and that causes a loss of striking power. So yes, we're not going to make your golf swing perfect in a matter of a few practice swings, and again, as I say, it's constant work to try and make it better. But if we can only make it 5 or 10% better through the winter, it will make you play your best, if not better, than you ever have done before, by just improving what you've got by just a few percent in the setup and in your swing. So there's a little thought for you when you're making some swings at home. You've got your good fundamentals, you're set up nicely. And I just want to give you two simple things in the backswing. I want you to take the club back. So at this point here, the club face leading edge is at sort of parallel to my spine angle as I set up to the ball. Okay, and the club is parallel to the target line. Most importantly, the club hasn't gone behind me. The club head is still in line with the shaft. Yeah. And then from there, we just simply hinge the wrist up, left shoulder's underneath my chin, and I've kept some good space that I had at the start between the end of the club and the centre of my chest. And we can gently swing through. And that gently swinging through, whilst concentrating a lot on our backswing and the positions and improving them, is how we need to practice. And I think a lot of people don't get that right. They worry too much about, oh, how did that one go? Oh, I didn't strike that one too good. Oh, it's still gone left. Oh, it's still gone right. Oh, it's still gone a bit low. Oh, it hasn't gone as far as I want it to. Forget that for the moment. That's in about 2,000 or 3,000 practice balls and swings time. At the moment, we're thinking purely about the shape of your golf swing, and we're just going to let that club fall back onto the ball. We're just going to have a ball in front of us just for familiarity more than anything, because that's the psychological side of worrying too much about the golf ball and how we strike it. But we need to work, especially if we're going to work on this over winter, we need to work on those positions to start with, which gives us every chance of making a good backswing. And then we concentrate on those positions and we let the ball get in the way. If we top it 100 times in a row, but your swing is looking better at the top of the backswing, then great. Because when you do come to just naturally hit a ball, not think about your backswing, hopefully you've worked it into your golf swing, that new improvement, you'll hit the ball again, and you'll hit it a lot better because the path is straighter, and most importantly, the club face is looking at the target. Okay, so just one thing I tend to see an awful lot of is people wanting instant results. And yes, I'm the worst for that, but yeah, through experience, you need to grind it out. You need to go through some many shots to get to where you want to get to. And constantly good quality, deliberate practice. Maybe be a couple of minutes between each shot that you hit, because you're setting yourself up, you're checking your backswing position, and that constant polishing is what pulls our golf swing from where it is slowly towards the best swing you physically can make. Now, we might only get it moving 10% extra, but that 10% extra will make a massive difference to where your ball goes, how it flies, how far it goes. Okay, so stay deliberate, stay working on it, keep an eye on your fundamentals. But for this week, yeah, just if you get a chance, video your golf swing and just see where you are with those sort of positions at the top of your backswing. Is your club face square at halfway back? Are you over swinging? Have you turned enough, but certainly not too much? Has your head moved off too much? Have you stayed centred? Ask yourself those questions. Any comments, please leave them below, or send us an email from the newsletter. Or if you want to, pop in and we can have a quick look for half an hour, 45 minutes, and help you on your way. Okay, I hope you're well. Hope you're staying warm. If you're not, you know where to come and get some warmers, and we'll hopefully see you soon. Many thanks.